Hello, everyone. My name is Sherry Elizabeth. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are going to be doing a live meditation together here on YouTube. I know I promised you guys last week that I was going to do one. I wanted to come on Sunday, but I actually had something come up Sunday. So here we are on Tuesday. This is very new. I've never done anything like this live. I've led people through meditations many, many times during my coaching sessions. And I will honestly say that I've had the biggest breakthroughs in my coaching sessions when I do meditations with people. So I wanted to do a live one with you guys here on YouTube because one, the power of the group meditating together is beyond amazing. Trust me, there's a lot of research out there about it. And I also do it with my group coaching girls. And we have had profound shifts in the way that we feel and our manifestation powers, right? We're always powerful, but it just really, really, really helps. And I think it also just gives you a sense of support and it gives you like that extra push and extra courage. So the meditation that I'm going to do with you guys, and I don't know if you can hear, but I have like some soft angel music on in the background. But the meditation that I'm going to be doing with you guys is a meditation that I was inspired from the teachings of Florence Scovel Shinn and Joseph Murphy. So I basically took their two teachings as well as like energy codes. And I'm really big on energy. If you're a follower of mine, I do believe that emotions and beliefs are stored in the body. And I do believe that the subconscious mind knows all, right? If you're a big follower of mine, you know that. So I took this meditation when I myself was going through a hard time last summer. And I found that it was the only thing that could really calm me down because I didn't want to have to look in the 3D to find answers because I knew that even though I was upset and even though I instinctually as the human me wanted to look in the 3D and kind of move things around and go snooping and find answers, it wasn't making me feel good and I knew it wasn't going to get me anywhere. So what I did was I went within, right? I didn't want to talk to anyone about it because when you're going through a hard time, usually not many people can make you feel better, right? It's you who makes you feel better. And you do that by going within, and a step above that is developing that solid relationship with your higher mind. Because all of you have an intelligence within you, whether you call it God, source energy, your angels, your spirit guides, infinite intelligence, divine intelligence. For the purposes of this meditation, I am going to call it the subconscious. But basically, I took their two teachings and I was going through a really rough time and I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was causing me a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. And every day, for the first couple days, I was doing this meditation, like sometimes like 5 or more times a day. And what eventually ended up happening very quickly within a day, a few days of doing this, I just developed this inner sense of peace, this inner knowing that everything was going to be okay. And fast forward, it was okay, right? Because the higher part of me was communicating with me. And because I silenced that mind, I was able to receive that download, that information very easily and just live my life as a conscious creator and feel good and feel better and feel more powerful. So I pretty much adopted this and I make it part of my daily practice. I pretty much do this twice a day. It doesn't take me long. I'm going to stretch it out when I do it with you guys just to kind of like get you guys more into that relaxed state. But when I do it myself, I'll literally go through the whole thing in like two-ish minutes, let's say about average, and I get those answers. If you don't get answers during this meditation, just the fact that you quieted the mind and you're like Neville Goddard said, right? Your subconscious is a faithful servant. If you ask your subconscious for any sort of answer or to help you solve a problem, it's going to deliver for you. And that's what we're going to do. So don't try to force it. Just let the thoughts flow in. I do meditations all the time in sessions, like I said, as well as with my group. So I'm not writing anything down. It's always a little bit different. There's never like one way that I go through it. I always do it differently. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into a live meditation together. I'll give you guys a few minutes to maybe go to the bathroom or grab a drink. Maybe you want to have a sip of water, something beforehand, get relaxed. I want you to make a mental note of something maybe that's been plaguing you lately, that you've been going through, that has been causing you fear or anxiety or not making you feel good. Or maybe you're feeling great, but you notice that you've been experiencing patterns over and over again in your life, right? I want you to make a mental note of what that is and take a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my dog so she's not barking during our meditation, and we're going to hop right into it, okay? Okay, so I want you to close your eyes and bring the attention to your heart space and just begin to take big, deep breaths. So you're going to breathe in through the nose and breathe out. And as you breathe, put the awareness to the heart space and begin to feel the electromagnetic field surrounding the heart space. And just keep breathing. And as you take big, deep breaths, you can feel the presence of this electromagnetic field surrounding the heart space, becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. And just keep breathing. And maybe you even feel divine source energy coming from above you through the top of your head, pouring down through your entire body. And as you breathe, we're going to call your subconscious mind to come forward and show you a circumstance or a situation in your life that has been causing you to not feel good. All feelings, thoughts, emotions are neutral, and we're always assigning the meaning to them. What part of your human experience is you identifying thoughts and feelings that make you feel less than who you truly are, which is unconditional love and a powerful creator. So we're going to call the subconscious mind forward, and we're going to ask the subconscious mind to show you where this belief that's causing you to not feel good enough, maybe not feel chosen, not feel happy, maybe not feel worthy or deserving. It originated from somewhere in your life, maybe your childhood, but it originated at some point in your life. And your subconscious mind knows exactly when that was. So we're going to acknowledge that time of your life. We're going to acknowledge those beliefs and those feelings. And we're going to give them gratitude and let them know that they're still going to exist, but they're not going to exist as part of your self-identity, as part of your existence, because you're choosing to let them go. And take a moment to have dialogue. Maybe there's a person there with you that you need to have a conversation with, and you're able to give yourself exactly what you need. Maybe you need to hear someone apologize to you, but there's a higher awareness that this person was only you pushed out and served a higher purpose in your human journey to help you expand your consciousness. So just take a few moments to feel that gratitude, feel that release of this experience. And we're now going to ask the subconscious mind to handle this problem for us. Whatever beliefs that caused us to feel these emotions, these feelings, and these patterns that we no longer are going to experience on this human journey, we're going to hand it all over to the subconscious, to the higher mind. this divine intelligence that lives within you that can manifest and take care of any situation, any problem or circumstance in your life. And as you hand it over to the higher mind, you feel a strong sense of gratitude that the energy is being transmuted. And wherever this energy is stored in your body, it is now being transmuted into you feeling unconditional love, feeling chosen, feeling worthy, feeling good enough, feeling cherished, feeling valued, feeling more than worthy and deserving of everything and anything that you've ever wanted during this human experience. And capture this feeling state. You are now moving forward with the self-identity, and you trust and know that the higher part of you will undoubtedly take care of this for you. And you are undoubtedly moving forward with this new self-identity, and you have changed your energy. So feel this gratitude and take a moment to have any further dialogue exchange that you'd like to have. And when you're ready, begin to feel movement in the fingers and the toes. And with a big smile on your face, knowing who you truly are, which is a powerful creator, which is part of all that is, which is source energy, God having a human experience. I want you to open your eyes and come back to me. I'm very grateful for you guys being here with me, and I'm very grateful for you guys listening to this meditation. I want to apologize. It's very noisy in my neighborhood around this time. My neighbors in the backyard were talking upstairs, so my dog was kind of getting upset during the meditation, so I do want to apologize. I'm still going to leave this meditation up because I do feel that it's very, very powerful, because us as a group are making it powerful, right? We're all one consciousness. And I'm going to do an official one with my microphone, and I'll put some soft music, and I'll put it as an official, maybe a little bit more clean, crispy sound for us. But use this as a reference to feel that support, right? Because we did it live, and there's just something about a live meditation that I wanted to have out on the channel. You can come back to it at any time and tap into this point in time space. It doesn't matter when you're listening, and feel that support. Feel my support. Feel the support of the people in the comments. And like I said, I was inspired by this meditation through the teachings of Joseph Murphy and Florence Scovel Shinn. And every time I do it, more or less, that's what I say, depending on what I need. So I want to give you guys, you were literally in tears. It literally happens. Yes, it's crazy, right, you guys? And that's the reason I'm loving all these comments. Yeah, we don't realize how much we're carrying, and your mind is a faithful servant, a lot of people, for example, when I'm in sessions with them, it's not even SP related sometimes. Sometimes they will be going through a circumstance like where people keep insulting them, and I'll quiet them down and I'll say, let's figure out where this came from so we can change it. We can release it, because once you release it, you're done, right? And hey, if it comes up again, you release it again. But most of the time, you only have to do it once or twice, and that's it. And the subconscious mind, remember, has a record of every single thing that's ever happened to you, right, during this lifetime. So if you ask it to help, it's going to help you, right? Like I said, you are God in human form. You're part of all that is. We are all one consciousness. So you always have the ability. You never have to look without. Once you learn how to tap into your higher power, you won't feel the need to go to tarot readers or psychics. You will go within, because you'll be the only person that can give you that sense of calmness and reassurance. It will only be you. No one else will be able to offer you the level of I guess, calmness and certainty that you really have nothing to fear other than you. And you do that just by quieting the mind. It can take 2 minutes. That's all it takes, right? But I'll give you guys an example of the way that I do it. Even if it's something small. So like, let's say someone maybe insulted me, maybe they insulted my lipstick or something, and I have to become conscious of who I'm being, right? Like Neville said, the power is conscious of who you're being. So I have to be aware that this person just bothered me, right? And I'm just using a very small example. This person just bothered me, but I know that the reason why I'm so triggered right now is not about them. It's about something that's part of my belief system, about my current self-concept and my self-identity. So I would say something like, for example, higher mind, and I usually do it very quickly because, as you guys know, I'm very busy. Today I noticed that this person really bothered me when they insulted me. And I know that it came from, a former, it's some belief that's stored in my body, but I want to release that belief. And maybe you can show me where it's stored. And sometimes you'll have kind of like these flashes of just inner knowing, and sometimes you won't. But a lot of times when I do it with clients, they'll have things flash up for them, maybe when they were bullied and they forgot about it, right? Or maybe their teacher was very insulting, or things that like we kind of just forget about because they aren't considered necessarily super traumatic, but they have a big influence in the shape of our self-concept today as adults. So all we have to do, because like I always say, the past doesn't exist. We have to command the subconscious, hey, this is no longer my story. I'm no longer on this timeline. Please remove it. Remove the energy of this experience from my body. And I'm now moving forward in this new self-identity. And it's literally that simple, right? And I'll use the example of with relationships. When I work with clients, more or less, and I'll go through it very quickly, I will say things like, we're handing this issue of feeling lonely, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling deserving, not feeling capable, maybe not trusting, right? And it's going to be specific to you and what your fears are and what your patterns are. You're going to change those words to line up with whatever experience you're going through. But I'm going to hand it all over to you. And I'm now going to move forward in feeling good enough, perpetual companionship and happiness, feeling loved and feeling chosen. I trust and know subconscious that I'm now going to walk forward in this new self-identity. And you just feel the gratitude and you capture the feeling state that you are now this person with this new self-identity. And it can all be done few minutes, right, guys? So I do have a client, so I am going to hop on to that next session, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were. I will be doing like I'll probably be putting out a recorded one with, like I said, some soft music in the background, like the other meditations that I have on this channel, but please come back to this one anytime you need it. I am here. I love you all. If you want coaching with me, quantumleapdream.com. And also the link to my ebook is below. I'm going to link it below. If you use the code Sherbear in all caps, you get an extra 20% off. I love and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I am so grateful. I know, and I'm manifesting that just by you adding this small practice to your life. Once a day is even fine, right? But I want you to make a conscious effort to commit to this for, let's say, 2 weeks, in the morning or maybe every night. I do it usually in the shower real quick as I'm, washing my face at night. And then I usually do it in the morning after my mirror work. It takes me a few minutes, right? But it's completely life-changing, because what's going to happen over time and very quickly, you're going, like I said, you're going to have that relationship with your higher self, and you're not going to be as triggered. You're not going to be as much in fear. You're going to be more in alignment with who you truly are, which is source energy, which is God, which is that unconditional loving energy. Okay, I promise you. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful night. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for all the likes and for the subscribers, and I'll be back.